to make?
A delicious curry.
A delicious curry. Moet ik jou niet even introduceren anders of zo?
Yeah, maybe.
For those of you who don't know my brother, this is Gijs, my little brother.
Hello.
And he's here now in Amsterdam. And we're going to make dinner together, and we just had a lovely walk outside because the weather is amazing today.
Yes.
It's
very
perfect.
hot.
It's hot, but it's perfect. I think it's 24 degrees, 25
26.
maybe, 26.
Flashback.
Thank you.
Yay! My brother treated me on this vegan cake. I'm so excited because I go by here like almost every day and I never stop by to check what they have. But now we have bought this cake. So
Yes.
I have orange almonds.
And I have a blueberry crumble.
Oh my goodness! It's so good!
This is exactly the texture of normal cake.
Wow!
Like butter cake, you know? Wow.
This is amazing!
That's vegan, so no excuses to not be vegan.
It's
Hey.
amazing!
Blueberry crumble. Yeah, right.
We're going to make dinner.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a curry.
Yeah.
And we're gonna make it mostly whole food. And whole food, for the people who don't know, means nothing processed. So everything in the whole form.
Yes! Whatever you want.
Just be yourself,
Yeah.
because if you are yourself, you know what you're gonna say, you know?
Okay.
Just like always in life.
I don't have to use like the we're talking now, but I can use it like
Yeah, you could use snippets.
what?
Snippets. Like parts.
Snippets.
Snippets.
Okay, thanks.
That's the normal
learned
word,
something new
right?
today. Snippets?
Snippets. You're blocking yourself.
Yeah. It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary, guys, to block something because of fear.
Yeah, exactly. The fear will take you nowhere.
Now, you can act out of there. No.
Hmm?
You have two choices: act out of love or act out of fear.
Exactly.
Just think about it. So, since we're not going to use oil, we're going to cook in water. It's perfectly fine. And my little brother gave me this tip because I was like, what do I need to cook in? Just use water.
Mm-hmm.
You can use water.
Yeah, so it's a big difference, but yeah, oils are not good for you. So
No.
we have to, if you want to be healthy, you should really watch your oil intake. And preferably eat whole food all the way. So if you want something fatty for some batter for cookies or something, you could take peanut butter, tahini, or some other nuts, which is great. It works and you get all the nutrients you also need.
Nice. Thanks for the tip. We're both so not flexible, I think.
Yeah.
Our spine, or maybe, what is it? Your
It's,
the hips or
yeah,
the
lower
spine?
back, hip, that area.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I never ever was able when I was a kid to do the wheel pose, but I think it's possible to just practice this and get more flexible. So it's one of my goals to practice this more, but it's really difficult to practice every day. But I'm able now to lift my head off the floor, so for me it's a big step forward.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've been practicing this during yoga, or
well, the wheel I just rarely did, but I think just all the yoga practice helped me to be able to do it right now.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Yoga is very important. If you want to be healthy and you want to feel your body and all your muscles and your balance and stuff like that, yoga is the thing.
Yes, it changed my life completely. When I started to do yoga in April last year, maybe earlier, it was more January or February. And I started with yoga with Adrian. She's lovely. She's absolutely amazing. So it's free, it's on YouTube, and she gives wonderful yoga sessions. And I think the most important thing is my back. I used to walk like this. I'm not sure if you can see, like I have this posture like.
So it's kind of, we have these weird shoulders. Our shoulders were really used to doing this.
Yeah.
Like forward, but now we need to learn to open our chest.
Yes.
And yoga really helps.
Now I'm used to sit upright, you know.
Yeah.
Straight up. Look at this, guys. It's amazing. Woo!
Oh. Man, I love these lentils.
Yeah, so lentils is a good, easy way to use beans.
Yeah.
It are legumes, right?
Yeah.
So they just need to cook for 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, so the red split lentils.
Yeah. Maybe we can show
Orange.
those ones. So.
Yeah, lots of protein, lots of good stuff, and really healthy, and very easy to cook.
Easy to cook, because normal dried beans, they need to, how do you say, like, soak. They need to be soaked for 8 or 9 or 10 hours, and then need to be cooked for an hour and a half or something. But yeah, those split lentils are great.
Yeah, so you can throw them in any sauce or curry or whatever, and yeah, it's amazing.
Yes!
So happy with it.
Yeah,
and it's cheap. So you buy like a kilo, for example, for 2-3 euros, and you can cook like 2 kilos out of it. So really cheap.
It's
for
cheap,
good stuff.
it's easy.
Healthy.
Healthy. It's the best. And maybe most important, it's delicious too.
Oh yes, it's amazing.
So this whole yoga thing, practicing thing, reminded my brother of practicing this other. How far you can. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's pretty good actually.
But now I want to get up higher.
Yeah. So where do we feel the stretch right now?
I think my shoulders.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. So it's the front of the shoulder. That's interesting. Yeah. So why? What did we do wrong in our youth that this happened to our shoulders?
But maybe it's just, well, we used to walk like this, you know, so maybe.
Yeah, so maybe they're just really tight.
Like, its chin is all no.
Look, it's a full pan.
Oh my goodness, guys, look at this.
So we were thinking, like, should we put cinnamon in there at the exact same time?
Yeah.
That was also funny.
Yeah.
So we definitely are going to put cinnamon in.
I was just saying it in Dutch, kaneel.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Kaneel.
Kaneel. Kaneel.
Dutch
For you
is
guys who wanted
strange.
to hear more Dutch words, kaneel. And Tajana, now you have learned a new Dutch word.
It's shorter than cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is a, like, how you say that?
What?
It's almost like maizena.
Oh, really?
It sucks up a lot of, yeah, so if you do cinnamon in batter for cake, you really need to make the cake more wet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because cinnamon dries stuff out.
Wow. Yeah.
It's really
It's
nice.
really thick now. We decided to add in raisins too. We cook them first, so bless you.
So they're more sweet, soft or something.
Squeaky.
Squishy.
Squishy. So they're going to be more squishy. Squishy.
Squishy. So I'm working on the frog to handstand. And yeah, this is how far I'm right now.
Oh!
Yeah, it went better last time, right? But
Yeah. Yes! Then I have served!
yeah.
We did a good job, right? Oh my good guys, look at this.
Avocado, some tahini.
12 seconds later.
We are creating our own life. So live your life and live however you want it.
Because everything is coming from within you.
Everything is already inside you, and the moment is whatever it is. Those girls were waving to the back of the camera.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So there's no lens here. That's
So,
funny.
We just had this interesting conversation about manifesting and creating your own life.
Yeah.
And I really believe you can. So
Yeah, so like Jim Carrey once said, there are infinite amount of doors always coming at you, and you can choose to open the door and walk through it or not.
yeah.
And also if you make mistakes and if you ever don't open the door, don't worry, because infinite possibilities will come after that. So you always have a chance to choose your own path the way you want it. So if you follow passion, excitement and love, you'll find the right door
Yeah.
and you'll create your reality, which will fit, and you'll spread love to others. So
I think it's a good subject to make another video about it.
yeah, definitely.
Because I always read about, you know, manifesting your life or create the things you want, but I'm not sure. I'm just not that spiritual, or I'm not used to being the spiritual. But now I think for me the last at least 10 months or so, my entire life has worked out for me perfectly the way I want it to be. So there must be something that you are in control of some parts of your life, that you are really can manifest things you want. So
And also a big part of manifesting is accepting whatever is. So also the way it manifests won't always be the way that you expect it. So have no expectations and just feel it.
yeah.
And the right things will be, the right things are always everywhere available for you.
Maybe we can do a quote of today or a lesson of today.
Yeah?
So what is your line of today? So what's your line of today?
My line of today, it has something to do with the name of my band.
Okay.
So we were looking for a name for my band, for my music or whatever, and we were first looking for words that have really nice definitions, but yeah, the words didn't really sound good per se. There were great definitions, but also another problem was those words were used so many times already for lots of bands. And then I realized, like, what is a name? I mean, Gijs and Elleke, those are names, and they are made up in a way. They might already exist, but I can just make up a name, and I can make it sound like something that I like. So what would
what is your line of today, the quote of today? What is your...
Be yourself.
Be yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Be yourself, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's because I also feel more connection with myself ever since that realization, because I feel like, man, I can come up with something, you know? And that is me. It's not the word or the meaning. I can create the meaning of the word. So yeah, I love it.
Wow.
And what about you?
I think of today is the most important thing is that you let go of expectations. Because when we started brainstorming,
Yeah.
at the beginning it didn't go as I was planned, but then I was like, okay, we talked about it and then I let it go, and since then it starts flowing.
Yeah.
So I think just
letting go.
Just let it go and let it be the way it is. So I think that's a good lesson.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah. Letting go. That's a big part of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a big cause for a lot of problems also.
Yes.
Not being able to let go. So I think that's a very great quote of the day.
Yay.
So be yourself and let it go. What happened? What? How did you do that?
I'm not sure. They keep that. Oh my goodness, this is so...
How did you do that?
Oh my goodness. Okay, this...
Luckily it's not like curcuma or something. Alright, but yeah, check out your bridge.